Playing really well right now. Somebody talked about at the beginning of the stream that Yan was on a bit of a losing streak, and I'm not sure I necessarily agree. Jack hitting a nice shot to start it off, just a fake off the ceiling. The way Jack plays in the air now is such a moxie. Someone else, he's had some tough times. He played against First Killer, and that one ended in a game 7 that he did lose. But I mean, if you watch that series, there's no way you can even really count it as a loss. That was some of the best 1v1 I've ever seen. And if you haven't watched that, I'm going to recommend watching it again. Yan versus First Killer on my channel. We'll see how he does today against Jack. Jack seems to be turning up the 1v1 back to 11 again. There was once a time when Jack dominated the leaderboards and was #1. He actually was rank 1 when I checked earlier, but right when we went live, Moxie took it over. I imagine it's going to be a fight between Jack and Moxie in America. There are a couple imports as Yan actually just gets almost no movement on the reset at all. I don't know if he was trying to bump. I want to watch this again. I don't think it would certainly be the two guys we see here. I mean, it depends where you have First Killer, I guess. But I think Daniel, although he's been a bit inactive, probably still holds #1 in North America. Even with Jack and Yan here, although Jack has looked insane. Oh, you know, maybe Cosmic isn't up there with the top players right now. Maybe that's why he had a tough time against Jack. Well, Jack is showing that apparently there's nobody who was going to be able to put up a good fight against him first and tie it right back up. In fact, that'll be another one. Kickoff goal that he just looks to start a fast ground dribble. I want to see what Jack was doing here. Just didn't challenge. I'm playing on the ground right now as he looks for some offense. We've seen him play recently. He's gone entirely through the air. He didn't get a good enough touch on that. Oh, Jack got the save, but no follow-up. This should have just been a freebie. But Jack actually stuck with it and had just enough to pinch it off. But Yan is doing what he needs to do for this comeback, which is winning kickoffs like crazy. But he doesn't seem to be able to read these challenges by Jack. Just expecting Jack to back off and not... Yeah, and out of the back corner, going to the air triple bump that he's so good at, and Jack fights through and gets the save. We saw this from... Oh, was it Moxie? Wait, what match did we see this? It was maybe Cosmic versus Moxie or something. I can't remember what it was. Somebody just got a save that they fought through the bump. They straight up got air triple bumped. Am I crazy? Wait. What? What just happened here? What? Can someone explain it to me? So blatantly an own goal that it must have just been a homie goal that I didn't notice. If somebody understood in... that was a classic skate park moment. No, it wasn't. Stop trying to shoehorn in skate park. It was not a skate park moment. Oh, nice fake. Wait, Yan is back in this. Yan is back in this. It is perfect setup. But he's not going to get a goal, and he needed it. He needed a goal on that take, and probably Yan will go to Gen G's ApparentlyJack. I don't think so, right? I believe he was in a Fennec. But trusting in the Octane. Oh my goodness, did he just pull shot? No, he didn't. As Yan brings it to the ground, dashes his way back to the ball. Not the first time that Yan has been surprised by the aggression of Jack, but he undercuts and doesn't let him land on the ground. Did Jack try and get like a reset off of him when he was landing? Or he kind of did. Jack trying to hog all the boost on the field. And now looking to play the ball immediately from the back wall all the way to the net. In theory, to take advantage of the starved out Yan. Ground dribble here very soon. As soon as he puts any power on the ball, he sends it to the side wall and Yan pinches it away. He does have the ground dribble that he wanted now, and he flicks it just past Yan. Yan was hiding behind the ball well when we were watching from Jack's perspective. And he tried to take advantage of that. Can't get around the ball to bump, and he can't bring the ball any higher because there's no higher to go. But the 50 was saved. The follow-up from Yan will make it 3-1. It seems like a role reversal here in game number 2. And Yan looks for the Psycho to try and counter. I like the camera checks from Jack to see if he's going to have to deal with the immediate challenge or not, but he couldn't control this. Did he just give it to Yan for free? He did. Go to the net. Jack back the other way, ceiling height. The pre-jump from Yan pays off, and in fact, it's going to turn in for a goal. Almost certainly, barring some kind of miracle recovery. What does Yan do? Slight bounce on the ball. He'll use it to air dribble, and now Jack immediately respawns and immediately pre-jumps. And it works out perfectly. You have to attack so strong. I mean, this is almost a great example right here. You have to attack the ball for him in game number 1. Right now he's playing a bit of keep away. But mostly it's been the midfield challenging. Yan surprising Jack a ton. When it was the opposite before, probably able to save at least a decent amount of boost on that first save. It's at least 23 to work with. Jack didn't like the first setup. Will bounce again. Yan cannot recover in time. The air dribble 50s seem like a solid way to punish. And wins this challenge. Wants to bump Jack. Jack avoids it. Does Jack get the save? No, that would have been impressive. Big miss. Pass the ball. So now Yan to the skies. Can he punish? Goes top right and doubles off the post. Jack has to give him the nice shot. Had the ball been on target on the first take, maybe Jack has the save. Yan all the way from the back corner. The ball is barely fallen more than a ball's width off the ceiling. Slim margins all the way as he forces Jack to come to the very top of the arena if he wants to challenge. Jack decides to stay down. Vying for control at the midfield. Jack knows he can bring the ball down for a carry and only goes to flick at the moment that Yan is going to challenge, and not a moment sooner. I think you'll see a lot of 1v1ers flick right around the box, right where the box, and then goes for the flick, and it's really the only way to get a good defender to miss. What a shot from Yan. Does he also protect the ball with this? Because he gets so deep underneath it as he flips through. I want to see. Yan, not quite. Jack seems to be able to perfectly read Yan's challenges once he gets the ball in his car. Yan a little fake here. Jack doesn't react to it. Jack and Yan both try and push the ball right off the kickoff, but Jack is the one who wins. Yan recovering at the midfield boost. So tough to do. Late. Yan gonna go above the top of Jack. Can't get it down. He knew he needed to go high if he wanted Jack to not be able to interfere. Couldn't bring it back down to the ground. Ooh, the 50s. Look at the fakes. Yan dancing on every side of the ball. So Jack doesn't know where the shot is going to. And that convinces Jack to let the ball roll. Connected with the ball. Strong first touch from Jack. I'm interested to know his idea here. Looks like he's going to score with it. He gets Yan. Yan's only opportunity to get a touch is to jump early, potentially, and then give the ball right back to Jack. Seemed like he couldn't decide whether he was going to have to go back to net or if he could flip to the midfield boost. Tried to win a 50 past Jack, and he knows he scored on, so he's not going to head back corner. Hook shot from Jack is wide, and Yan actually just tried to doink the ball back on target. Take the immediate shot instead of trying to control into the corner. Now Jack's going to steal his corner boost. Yan has possession of the ball, though. 20 seconds left to go. Tries to put a bit of height on it to make Jack sweat on the goal line. And even though he doesn't keep possession, he is able to steal that back corner boost. Jack on the dribble, pops the ball. The late touch will be a goal. 11 seconds. We watched it from Yan's perspective. Jack threatening the bump. Maybe makes Yan swing around wide. Important kickoff here. Someone going to win without overtime. Looks like it is going to be Jack's final possession. So he catches the ball with ease, pops it over the top of Yan. The ball is going to bounce in front of the goal line, and it's in. Jack will take the lead. 2-1. Stole it away here from Yan in the final seconds. It's been a super high-scoring game, though. Crucial kickoff. There's nothing Yan could do to keep it out. Covers in time. Pass out of the corner. Yan steals his back corner boost, but he didn't get the single jump touch that he wanted. Touch into the corner. Jack actually makes a touch away from the net. Seems like he's just trying to earn himself a possession, but forced to drop it off to Yan, who just sends it straight at Jack. Jack needs to float behind the ball and almost did so. Juke out Jack. But Jack recovered in time off the ceiling. The pinch, wait, it's not in. Yan, he's had so many different almosts. He probably needed that one in this low-scoring game. Jack stays tied. Has to back off the ball now. Yan able to corral it, but Jack convinced him that he was going to be leaving. And all he was really doing was biding his time for the right challenge. He probably wasn't going to be able to pop the ball as early as he'd be challenging. Kickoff win for Yan is really important in ones. Find yourself getting scored on kickoff a ton. Being able to find the angle, the cost of the possession. 30 seconds now. Yan with ball in midfield. Almost pool-shotted force. Him and Yan would have combined to send the ball away. Jack needed it to stay right around the nets. This is a great save. A clutch save to keep himself alive. Gives himself 8 seconds to work with. Kickoff win for Jack. That's it. He didn't need 8. He only needed 4. He only needed 4 seconds. Drop here a little bit. Or is it? As Jack takes a long shot. Yan to the back wall. Cannot get a double. So it'll be Jack with the possession again. Playing it slow. He wants to make sure that Yan is awkward in nets. If he plays it quickly, Yan will certainly be able to attack with speed, but he forces him to reverse even in nets, which makes it almost impossible to make the right move after. Jack goes up 3-1. Corrected it and shows that he has the advantage today, at least so far, but it's not a best of 5. It's a best of 7. So Yan's going to need 3 straights in front of the net, undercutting Jack. Not one to pass up an opportunity like this. Off the ceiling is high. Needs to bump Jack. He does, and it's in. Certainly, this air dribble bump is not cringe, right? Even the biggest critics have to like this one, right? He was getting the ball completely stolen from him. This time, he at least slightly dropped it before. Oh, Jack. Wait, Jack might make it back. Wait a second. Jack can get the save. Oh, he did. He did! How did Jack get that save? Yeah, the craziest absolute flop as Yan barely even faked. But then the ball was rolling just slow enough for Jack to recover. But Yan does have a game. Could have more, but Jack trying to make it not so. He's going to throw the nice one for the delayed flick here. Yan deciding not to challenge. And then I think Yan... His kickoff wins often head to the side wall. He's been converting against just about everybody in the game but Jack. This time he does. And he does so with a good old-fashioned fake. Gets Jack in the air. Not letting Yan play his game at all. Gotta be so frustrating to play against this version of ApparentlyJack. He just scores off of it too. He never leaves the ball. And then eventually turns it in for a goal. Yan, another sidewall kickoff win. Reset. Has Jack in the air again. This time Jack does get the first save. Can Yan force in the second one? No, Jack sends this above the crossbar. Yan directly into Jack. He's not done yet. He needs another save. He gets it. 40 seconds. Yan seems like he needs this goal off the ceiling. Early challenge. This ball is falling to a position where Yan should be able to score it, and he does. Nice 4-1. If he could just continue this. Yan not going to be able to get enough power on that to score off of it. Does just dunk it immediately. Turn to chip it directly into the net. Jack is just going to score again. It's just going to be another kickoff goal. Right back in the lead. Only 21 boosts to work with. A pinch. Sends the ball to the ceiling. And Jack just smothers it. Puts his wheels on the ball and does not allow it to leave the ground. 4 games for Jack. 1 for Yan. The best of 7.